I brought my agent to my show at the main room.
Oh, yeah? How'd it go?
I bought my dick off.
Farting in regular yoga class, fine. Farting in hot yoga is...
First of all, just want to touch on that. Not fine to fart in regular yoga class. Do you know how many shows I've done with people I didn't want to fucking see? I don't. A million?
All of my bridesmaids are wearing potato sacks. I don't give a fuck.
I wish I was worse when I drank, so I'd stop.
Boy, the dicks I've sucked for literally nothing. Here we go again. Welcome to Slobs!
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to Slobs, everybody. We're back. It's Monday again. It's the worst. I'm a morning radio DJ. How are we doing? You seem upset by
I
everything.
just realized that that's on.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Has this been on the whole time?
It's been on the whole
Can we turn this to our logo?
Yeah, why is this on the fucking TV menu?
But also, we can't see it anyways. People, it's just on
I guess
us
it's not in the
anyways.
shot.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
I was going to say, if you watched the last episode and we're wondering if we're like trying to
you can't see it.
promote...
No, it just distracted me, and I realized I'd been looking at the Where the Crawdads Sing graphic the entire time, and then I'm like, wait, why am I looking at that?
I know where the crawdads sing.
Someone is...
It's in my butthole.
I don't know what a
Right.
crawdad is.
You don't know what a... You don't know
It's like a little...
a tiny lobster.
Oh, yeah.
They live in the dirt and mud of Mississippi and Louisiana. But you know what?
Oh.
I was walking through the...
Going, or are we starting over?
No, we're going.
Oh, okay.
I was walking through the... at Griffith Park, there's that like little nature trail.
Yeah.
Before you climb. I was walking through that and looking at the pond, and I saw a crawfish in there.
Oh, yeah, there's fish and there's turtles in there. There's a whole thing in
But a
there.
crawfish is not native to... that I know of.
Someone put it there.
Someone brought crawfish, and they're like, time to spread.
They were at the lakes in Ontario.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh. I really thought they were just a southern thing.
They're just slopping around. They're little disgusting things.
Yeah,
They're
it's a
flippity-flopping.
rednecks put them in their stews and in their étouffée, and
that?
it's like fancy Creole Cajun Louisiana
Cajun?
stew,
I
or
could
they
do
just
a
suck the brains
bowl of
out.
jambalaya right now, not gonna lie.
Jambalaya. Wait, it's almost Halloween.
It is.
You guys have your costumes?
Do you think I should pull the trigger on that one?
I really think you should. I think you should tell. I
guys,
thought it
it's
was
the
very
funniest
funny.
costume I've ever seen. It made me upset that I chose not to do funny costumes.
Especially because of you. Picturing you do, for some reason, Jess doing it, I'm like, I can see this. You doing it seems like a wild choice. That's why I like it so much.
I just like stuff that's funny.
That's me too. And now I feel like lame-o that I chose to do Marvel. I got a whole Black Widow costume and made Nate get, I think he's going to be Hawkeye. I honestly was like, you can do Hawkeye or Captain America or whatever. I just want to be Black Widow.
Yeah. No, I need to.
Which is, now I'm realizing, kind of lame. Yesterday we were watching American Gigolo and I'm like, we should have been these people, but nobody would have known who they are.
We started really thinking about Smithers and Mr. Burns.
I mean, are you going to be Mr. Burns? Are you getting a bald cap?
No, he's bald, so I'm going to be Smithers.
That's true.
Yeah.
Smithers.
Wait, are you pulling out the pic?
Oh, did you want to see it?
Yes, we need to show the people what you're going to be
Now
here.
I'm
It's
like,
hilarious.
Should I have gotten this one?
Oh, that one's funny too. An alien
Which
carrying
one's
a baby.
funnier? I like that one.
I think the one you got is great. Can we
show?
is there any way to show it to the camera?
Well, no, because I don't think so.
Yeah, no.
Well, I guess here.
He's gonna show it.
Is
Go
that,
to
one,
this
is
one.
that one better?
No. Yours
Okay.
is great. They're both fun.
Okay.
Show the
I'm
people.
trying. I'm trying.
Show
I'm
it.
trying.
Show it.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna make her punch me in the head.
God damn it. It's
To this
This camera.
This little guy.
It's Laura getting held by an alien with a cape for some reason.
It's so
It's so
funny.
stupid.
I just love these inflatable ones or any costume where the little legs dangle in front of you and it looks like you're like riding a horse or something.
Yeah. the
I
dangling
also
is fun.
love someone in an absurdly large costume at a small house party, just constantly like, excuse me.
Well, that'll be
Yeah,
you at
I
my
might
party.
have to be outside a lot because it says it gets really hot in the costume. That was one thing that kind of slowed me down from
just be fully nude in there,
Doesn't it have a little fan in it?
That
Or no?
seems
and then it deflates and it's just
like
got
it
your
would be uncomfortable.
naked body.
Well, I wanted to go as that like
It does
double
have a
horse
little
thing.
fan in there, but
Okay.
everyone said that it still gets really hot.
Okay, well, that might annoy you
Maybe bring a backup costume
because
Okay.
it's not that cool
I'm not gonna
outside
bring
either.
a backup
Yeah, just
costume.
put on like a captain hat, and you're like, fine.
Should I cancel the order and just get a more comfortable costume?
No, Halloween's not about being comfortable. It's about being ridiculous.
Just get a cowboy hat. Wear a flannel, be a cowboy. Let's do that.
That's it. You're canceling
just
right
wanna
now.
wear your
I still don't have anything. God damn it. We're
I like
still...
Smithers, but let me tell you, Halloween costumes like get on back order. Like you need to get on top of it because last year I tried to be a white snowy owl Hedwig, not because I wanted to, but because my boyfriend just decided to be Harry Potter and ordered the whole costume. He's like, well, you can be another character. And I was like, we couldn't have discussed this. Also, like, you couldn't have wanted to be Harry Potter the year before when I had a podcast about Harry Potter and was like, let's all be Harry Potter characters. You fucking piece of shit. And then it didn't come in time. And now, by the way, I'm selling an unused owl costume on eBay.
You have a cowboy hat, right?
That's a bold assumption.
You do, though, right?
Actually, what's embarrassing is that I don't think I do. I have like an Indiana Jones style. And here's why.
Can I just borrow it and wear a flannel and be a guy or something?
I have a lot of fake mustaches and I have a lot of flannels. So
Do
if
you have
need
a cowboy hat?
No, that I don't have.
I have plenty of stuff.
I'll just be a guy.
Okay.
I'll borrow a fake mustache.
I definitely have.
This is ridiculous. I don't want to sweat fucking balls all night.
I definitely have an outfit.
Also, how are you going to fit my house and nothing? You knock
You
me
get
over
stuck
with
in the door, and
It's
then
the kind of thing.
Susan
and
jumps on you and
I've done
pops
this
it.
Yeah,
before,
literally.
You
where I'm
fly
like, this
around.
is a really funny idea, and then it's funny on initial sight, and then just I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah. That happens.
What
every
I would
Halloween.
love is if you still call in for sets that night and had to go on stage.
I won't. I already didn't.
Did you? I think I
But
left it
will
off, but
continue not to.
I went back and forth when I had the avails list for like, well, do I like say like main room only and I can like pop out of the party? And I'm like, no, just have a night off where you have
Popping
fun.
out of the party.
I know.
Are you
Have a fun
insane?
night.
Yeah,
What's gonna be
I'm
fun
a
nights?
workaholic.
No,
I
I'm gonna
feel that
have
weird.
nice snacks. I'll have nice veggie trays. I'll have some
I'm
appies
trying
coming
to talk
early.
Dave out of that party he wanted to go to, but he's like,
It's in South
I
Central.
committed to this. You thought that you were not going to be in town, and so I told my friend I would be there. And I'm like, can you just take a fucking day off from having integrity and being dependable?
Just bring that friend to my party.
But you don't want him to.
well, he's
yeah.
throwing a party.
Oh,
No, he's a good person. It's one of the
Well,
things
can
I
he
love
go there
about
for
him
a
is
little
that
while
I can
and-
rely on him to show up
Yeah.
where he says he's going to be when he says he's going to be there. I just wish it was only for me and not for other people.
Yeah. Well, that's
Yeah, you
the
can do
hard
a
part about
pop-in.
dating a nice guy is that like I remember dating a guy who like he like bought me flowers for like it was like Valentine's Day. He got me this like beautiful bouquet of roses and some other stuff, but like
But
a
he
bouquet
got
of
it for
roses.
a bunch of other
but then he's
sluts?
like, I also got he got some individual roses for like his single female friends, so they didn't
No.
feel.
No,
And he was just trying to be nice. He was like the nicest guy on the planet, and I was
I
like,
don't need my nice boyfriend to be nice to single women, which he also is, and I never like it.
Hey, coming from somebody who was single though, it's nice.
it's nice to feel
nice. He's a
included.
good
It's nice to feel
guy.
Like,
included.
thanks
Yeah,
for
it is.
thinking.
He's a good guy, but he's so hot, and I'm like, there are sluts, and I hate them, and I'll claw their eyes out, but he just is so
Oh, you ready for this? Oh, I got a kicker here. So,
naive.
Zach, my boyfriend. I'm sick in the head. So Zach was dating this girl that lived in his building who was also a fan of mine. So they were dating. They had broken up for like a year. It didn't work out, whatever. She always looks at his stories. I don't love that he watches who looks at his stories.
Don't care for that.
No, but she said that
what do you-
people are sick. She looks at all of his stories. She bumps into him in the hallway like recently, out of her way to go into his hallway, bumps
Wearing
into
lingerie.
him. Literally, no, borderline. Bumps into him. She's like, oh, he says something. She's like, oh, I see you've been, you're friends with Steph Tolov now. And he's like, yeah, we're dating. And then she's like, oh, and she's like, yeah, I went to her show when he was here. He's like, I also went to her show when she was here. Bitch doesn't follow me anymore. She was following me because I remember I looked, I'm like, what's her name? I went and looked at it. She was following me. Still following him, not following me now that we're fucking dating.
you.
Are you insane? Are you crazy? What
That's
are you talking
fucking-
about?
that's insane.
That's insanity.
That's
you were
insane.
a fan of mine, and now that I'm dating the guy that you were dating, you broke up. You fucked.
you didn't want to
fucked up.
date.
You didn't want to date him. You fucked up, and you made a huge mistake because he's a nice guy. He's a good
Yeah,
guy.
that's insane.
That's crazy. And I'm like, so now but I'm like, oh, and he posts about me all the time. So I'm like, I'll be in Salt Lake this weekend. We're going to be posting more stories, and now you're going to be watching them, but you unfollowed me? Like, that's crazy.
Can we talk about what we saw on TikTok this week that got discussed in our group chat, or are we
Oh
keeping
yeah,
that
no,
private?
we can talk about the
I'd
fact
like
that
to talk about it.
Yeah.
First of all,
Jessica Michelle's ex-boyfriend liked one of her posts on TikTok. No, thank you.
yeah, by the
No,
way,
thank
the
you.
only place I guess I don't still have him
Unavailable.
blocked.
Didn't he comment on it?
I don't remember if he
Unavailable for
commented.
that
there was a comment.
experience.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
I don't even know if I noticed that. Maybe he like laughed at it. I don't know.
If
But
he's
it's-
watching right now, you stay the fuck away from my friend.
Better
you
not be
piece of
fucking.
shit.
I mean, he was still.
Don't you have some sluts to text?
Yeah, go.
Because you did.
Yeah,
While they were dating.
You sure had a Rolodex.
She's mine
of,
now, bitch.
yeah.
She's got a better man than you.
He's,
Block him.
Well, I did. That's the thing is, I'm on TikTok so little, which I looked at it as
he
My
just
whole ass is tense. My legs are tense
this
from
is
this.
a lesson for
Angry.
me to be more active on TikTok. But like, I didn't realize I hadn't blocked in there because I use it so little. And then I was just viscerally mad. And this, by the way, the time of that thing. So last week, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I had like a pretty heavy depressive episode where I was having like an anxiety spiral where I was getting relationship anxiety and like having full fight or flight, like a very really concerning amount of like mental health stuff for a couple days. But it stemmed from, I realized in trying to coordinate, because I had let Andy watch Moki one day when I was out of town. I was like, maybe I can be cordial enough with him to have a free dog sitter sometimes. She likes his dog. It's fine.
Yeah.
Right.
But there was another weekend coming up this weekend that he was supposed to watch Moki, and we're coordinating it. And I just realized, like, even talking to him, I started like ruminating on all those like things, like the shitty way he treated me, the fact that he was texting all these like
Sluts.
ugly monsters.
Sluts that looked like
texting
him.
anyone. Texting
Yeah, that's
anyone.
literally, I tweeted about it, and I was like, because I remember at least two of his female friends, when I posted a thing about my ex cheating, they're like, he didn't like really cheat on you. That's
who
not
fucking
fair.
asked
And I was
you?
like, oh,
No,
I'm
get the
sorry
fuck
that
outta
saying
here.
cheating was easier than saying kept trying to
Emotionally
have
right.
Yeah.
emotional and sexual affairs with women who look like him in a wig.
Yeah,
Is literally what it was.
That's what you should go for Halloween.
God, kill me.
Emotional cheating is cheating.
Yeah.
Attempting to cheat is cheating.
Also,
cheating.
if it happened to those women, would they be like, they flip the fuck
some
out?
of those women were texting him, telling him to fucking go back to his girlfriend and stop trying to hit them up.
Yeah, like literally one woman is like, hey, you're in a relationship. I think maybe you should work on your relationship. You know how fucking embarrassing that is when you're trying to holler at a girl and she's like, hey, it seems like you're a fuck up.
Yeah.
And maybe you should fix yourself. That like,
That's still cheating.
yeah, it's just because nobody wanted to fuck you doesn't
Right.
mean you don't get off the hook
You
for
would've.
being
Yeah,
a
yeah,
pig.
yeah,
You're just flopping around with your dick out and being like, huh?
Well, he was
Pickers?
really trying.
Can you imagine? I'm sorry, can you imagine if one of your friend's girlfriends broke up with them because of infidelity? Can you possibly imagine tweeting at or hitting up that girl to tell her, well, he didn't really cheat? Would you ever in a million
not in a
fucking
million
years?
Let's go one
Talk
step
about
further.
putting your nose where it doesn't belong.
Yeah. I would stop watching her stories.
Yeah, no.
Why are you
That's crazy.
Why are you looking at my
following
shit?
me?
No, that's nuts.
Unless we're gonna be friends.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like one of those girls after the breakup had been like, hey, just wanted to send you some love. Like, and maybe she clearly didn't know the details, which is funny because Andy swore up and down. He's like, no, I was like, you need to tell.
No, of course he. Of course he.
Of course he's not going to be like, I was a pig.
He's not trustworthy.
No,
He lied when it was convenient for him. So he lied when it was convenient for him.
lied all the time. And anyways, I had a realization last week that I'm like, oh, I'm not feeling good, and it's because I'm interacting with him. So I was like, I got to find a new dog sitter this week. Hit up Steph. Thank you for like connecting. Moki's going to stay with Susan, who's also got a dog sitter. And
Perfect.
Whatever.
Oh, little buddy.
Yay! And that'll be, Moki will heavily prefer that to being alone with a dog sitter. But it like left this residual anxiety for a few days where I was having, it was just like heavy emotions. I have abandonment issues. So it's an annoying thing about trauma is like you can get to a place where you feel like feels like maybe I'm good. Like I don't get triggered anymore. So then on top of feeling like I'm thinking about all these shitty things that someone who I did nothing wrong to did to me. And then it brings up, I think, this deeper thing of like, self-esteem, fucking, am I constitutionally, fundamentally unlovable or whatever. The things you know aren't real when you're sane, but when in those moments of like, oh, fucking like everyone will just leave for no reason. And when people go like, well, look at the evidence. Like, would this person leave for no reason? I'm like, yeah, but the evidence for... Someone has left me for no reason as a child.
Yeah.
Right, and we thought it was going so well.
Yeah, but like, that's fine. I forgot what the point of this was. Anyways, fuck him. And
I have a thought.
yeah.
I think that when those triggers come up, which, first of all, it's natural, normal, it's to be expected. Of course, the new relationship triggers unhealed shit from the old relationship.
Yeah.
But that means it's an opportunity to heal and to build trust and to build intimacy with someone who is trustworthy.
Yeah. Well, and you know what's great is I spent like 2 or 3 days not saying anything to Nate, but being in a very like strange mood, just being like, I'm just like in a weird headspace, but like I'll be fine. And I was breaking down because like I was just waiting for it to go away, and it wasn't going away.
Yeah.
And then I finally talked to Nate about it, and I was like, so this is awkward, but here's what I'm feeling, and like I want
Let
you
me
to
guess.
know.
He was amazing.
Yeah.
He was great.
Super understanding and like, thank you for talking
We
about this
talked
with
for
me. Yes.
like 2 hours
Yeah,
about
and-
not
yeah.
even just about that, but he's like, you know, given the amount of time that you've been out of your last relationship, he's like, you know, I am on a good level with my ex, but we broke up early 2020. It was not, no one did anything wrong. And he's like, and we initially, if I was only as removed as you are, of course. Like hearing like the person you care about go like, no, actually it's very normal how you're feeling, and I understand, because there's that fear of like, I don't want you to think that like I don't want to be with you, or that like this is
Right. That there's
Yeah,
still
yeah,
something
yeah,
there.
yeah.
there's not any feelings.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
just fucking triggering
Built up
shit.
trauma. Yeah.
Well, and you also had all that abandonment shit from your dad leaving you at a Waffle House and never coming back
Yeah.
when you were a
yeah.
kid.
Yeah. No, there's
So
stuff.
of
Yeah.
course, like
Yeah.
you already were bringing that into this relationship, and then you built all that trust with someone over 2 years. Really thought he was the person you were going to be with.
Yeah.
and then
Turns out everything about him was a
he
lie.
Betrayed you,
Yeah.
and so that brought up all that stuff and created new trauma. So, what would your problem be if you weren't bringing some shit
Yeah,
into
no,
this
that-
relationship?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to therapy. You're doing the
Yeah.
work. You're
Yeah.
taking care of yourself. You're doing everything a person could do.
Exactly. And I think I was having moments of, and I don't know if you guys have this, of stuff that you have like actively worked on to be better about, and thinking because I've been in a very good place lately, just across the board, feeling good, career, friendships, relationship, just being like, oh, it's been like smooth sailing. So then when it's something that I'm like, this is because of that, which I thought I was over, but it's also because of that, which I thought I was over, on top of feeling shitty, I'm now, chastising myself for being like, you should be over this, instead of just going, all right, this happens sometimes.
Yeah, and it's going to take time. It doesn't just fucking go away immediately. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's normal, and it's
Yeah.
okay. And having a partner go, yeah, that's okay. And I support you and I'm here for you is like, oh, I can like lean on you
Yeah.
a little bit, and like you're not going to,
You're not gonna-
fine.
Yeah.
like I can not be like super fun all the time and you're still here.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, okay, so this is like 2 episodes ago, we were joking how I Google Gaga over Zach, and then you were both like, oh, you were jokingly saying taking medication. So I told him not to listen to that episode. I was like, hey, I'm dropping the L-bomb left, right, and center. I gotta stop. I gotta fucking stop. I've gone crazy. I haven't said it to his face yet. I'm being nuts. So
Whatever.
2
You
days
love-
ago,
you love him.
2 days ago, I'm with my friends in the car. I haven't seen my friend Lauren. She's in town for a couple days with her daughter and her husband. Doesn't matter. We're in the car, and she's like, I didn't know she was filming. She's like, who's this new guy? Whatever. I'm like, I love him. I really do. And then she's filming me. I'm like, oh my god, you're filming this? She's like, I'm like, don't post it. She's like, oh my god, I'm not. And then I'm like, you know what? So I told him, I'm like, oh, I embarrassed myself in front of my friends. He's like, why? He's like, send me the video. I'm like, I'm not sending the video. Send him the video. And I'm like,
You sent him the
I sent
video.
I have. Here's the problem. Here's what happened. What's happened with me. I have gone from. We were just kind of this. I had no feelings for so long. I was also in a happy place. I'm like, I'm going to be alone. I'm okay with this. This is who I am.
Acceptance.
I accepted it, and I was honestly happy.
Yeah.
I now have entered a new realm of obsession over this man that I have never. I'm not even joking. Since high school, I have not had these feelings.
Yeah.
I am crazy. I don't feel normal. I feel like I think about him all the time, and I'm like, but I'm like, I'm not a king. I'm like, last night. I had this radio show that no one ever calls into. It's at 6 p.m. on Monday nights. Please, for God's sake,
Get the
download
On-Amp app.
I don't tell you. I'm losing my mind here. Last night, he was listening. He was with his dad and his brother. They had the game turned on mute. He was listening to the whole radio show.
Gathered around
As
the
I
radio.
was going on about how much I'm into him and how he makes me feel like crazy. And I'm like, and then like I had to talk to him after. I'm like, hey, am I? Is this like a one-sided thing? Am I being like really insane right now? And then we had like an honest talk, being like, no, we both have had literally a bad decade before we met each other of feeling like shit and not feeling this to somebody, like literally feeling ass. And he was
Yeah.
like, honestly, like I'm just being a little more reserved about it because I've been hurt so much. I'm like, I have too, but like a portal has opened. The depths of my soul have opened, and I'm just like, like I feel nuts. I just feel like I'm not even myself
I love that
over
though.
it. But I'm like, I'm trying to like. I don't want to use it as like a term like now I'm like a girly term. Like I feel like I'm like being like again I'm talking about wedding dress, all this shit. I'm like I'm giddy in a way that I didn't know I had.
No. Well,
and
that's
to
even my
rewind-
relationship.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. No.
Just to rewind a few months and reflect back to you, there was so much time when you were just like, what's wrong with me that people keep treating me this way? Like, what the fuck is happening? And we were just like, nothing. And we don't know why people keep treating
You deserve to be treated like a goddess.
And so I'm just
And now
glad
you've
that-
found someone
Yeah.
who does. And it's no, that's
Because
how
I knew it was like any day. I'm like, I don't know how it hasn't happened.
my boyfriend was like, he listened to your episode. He wasn't like stalking you. He was, we've discussed, he was a fan of yours. He saw you at the Netflix festival and started following you. And then saw me in your feed and was like, oh, were you on her podcast? I was like, it's our podcast.
Yeah, goddamn.
That's so funny.
But he listens to podcasts and he listens to The Honeydew and he listened to your episode. And he was like, my boyfriend was like, I don't understand how she hasn't found someone amazing. She's so great. I wish one of my like good guy friends lived out here that I could introduce her. And this was obviously right before you met Zach. But it was just like, yeah, no one looks at you and goes like, well, I know why you can't find, like, it's like you're a fucking
some people
pet.
did DM me that. Some people did DM me
Yeah, well, they're fused to a chair and they look
Yeah.
Roz from Monsters Incorporated without her hair. Just,
That's me.
but I relate.
I just feel like really delusional. I'm trying to calm it down. I'm just trying to like. I'm happy and I'm liking these feelings, but I'm like I need to chill out just a touch.
Yeah,
we just need to back it up. I
don't think
I don't want to say it first to his face, even though I've said it 498 times at this point. I don't know. I have a weird thing about it.
But what is it? Because I don't think you're not alone in that.
Because I had
why
an ex,
do we do that
I had an
as
ex
humans?
that triggered me. That I would always say it, and he would only say it after me, and he never would say it first. So that has made me feel like, and the whole time I dated him, I didn't think he liked me, and I was constantly crying. It was a whole fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
So I have a weird thing now with it.
No. Well, and I got to tell you, nothing
But
feels
this guy's
worse.
so far from that.
No, he is. He really is.
And same to you. I mean, either one of you, if you said it now, they would say it back.
Yeah,
I think the worry is they're not saying it back.
Yeah,
and
no,
that would make
you
would
would say
gut
it
me.
back.
It
well,
hurts.
I guess I don't know.
I've had that happen. And you're like,
It's happened to me too. Oh my God.
and then I
what
went-
pricks though. The
Just
thing
say
is,
it.
these guys are so good. And I look back on my relationships where that happened. One time I told a boyfriend, and we ended up dating for like 3 or 4 years off and on. Mess. But I told him I loved him, and I was like, do you love me? And he was like, am I supposed to? And I was like, yes. Because he had been doing that thing where he was dropping hint, he was using the word love in a conversation. There was one time where I was like, what am I
Well, now
supposed to
I'm
do?
scared.
And he was like, love me. And I was like, okay. And then I told him I loved him shortly after that. He's like, am I supposed to? I'm like, you fucking idiot.
Oh my!
what the fuck? Well, now I'm
God.
definitely afraid to say it.
Yeah, no, I'm terrified.
Because we've been having
Well,
the
I already
dancing around
projected
it.
all my old shit onto you and told you not to say it first.
We all have our own shit. I've like literally said I love you to someone and they just like looked at me and like been like, oh, and then I was like, and you don't. It's not like you
I
have
take
to
the
say
word
it
very
back.
seriously. Shut up. Grow up.
How
Just
many
say it.
people-
Who fucking cares?
have you guys been in love with?
Been in love with? I think I thought I was in love
Yeah,
with
there we are.
my high school boyfriend. And that was like high school love. And then I think I tried to convince myself I was in love with Andy. And for a long time, even in the relationships I had, until this one, just so you feel like you're not fully psychotic, I thought a lot of people going, we're just like so in love. I've never felt this way. I thought I was like, okay, so we're all like in on this lie where we like pretend we feel something. I feel things for these people, but this like thing where
He's the one. and
you're
it's like,
convincing
yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
right?
I'm going to tell you how many people I've loved right after a word from our sponsors. And we're back. How many people have I been in love with?
Yes.
Was that the question?
Yes.
I don't know. I just want to echo what you said, that in the past, I thought I was in love, but I look back and a lot of it, I don't believe in unrequited love anymore. I think that that's an attraction to unavailable people. And I thought I loved a lot of people who didn't love me back, but then I did a bunch of work on myself and realized I was attracted to unavailable people because I was emotionally unavailable and was trying to keep myself away from intimacy. And now I'm like, what? I don't know. I've never had a love like I have right now with Dave, where if I could pick anyone, I would pick Dave, and he loves me back and shows up for me.
Yeah. And I feel like way different about
Where there's like a commitment and it's mutual.
Yeah. Well, you know what I realized too, even in that like situation of like opening up emotionally that I talked about before the break and having that like received well and getting validated in that like emotional intimacy, basically. I think like I've always, a lot of us, you hear intimacy, you think sex. And I sometimes, not even sometimes, like I think a lot of the sex I've had was actually oddly to avoid intimacy, which maybe sounds weird.
No.
But it's like, we don't need to like have a deep conversation about
Let's
things.
just-
And like, it's weird how much I've been like okay with sex, but it's like, oh, like a face-to-face conversation about how I'm feeling bad. Ugh.
I'm listening to the audiobook version of this book, Come As You Are, and one of the many things, I recommend this book to everyone. It's amazing. One of the many things that she unpacks is like, why are there women where like the best sex of your life was with like a convict or like a person who was abusive?
Yeah.
And it's because of early sexual experiences where like if they give a rat like lemon and then have it fuck, the rat will have like a lemon fetish. And so if in our early sexual experiences we're emotionally unsafe, that lack of safety will actually become a huge turn on to us. And it's hard to overcome that and find like, you know,
oh my God,
find that same level of arousal in safe situations.
That just opened a full portal in my head. The guy that I had the matching tattoo with, that was that for 3 fucking years.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, then it makes it like,
my God.
like, do you not love gentle lovemaking, or is it like this is really intimate and my body is telling me to run for my life because
holy
it's fucking
fuck. I ain't gonna read that. That's really opened
Come
up
As You Are.
something in me right
I'm gonna
now.
get it. Yeah, it's
Because I don't. Yeah, I look back. I'm like, I definitely love my first boyfriend, Steve.
yeah.
My second, Eric. It was. I think I did, but I think I wasn't. This. It was.
Was he the 7-year one, the second one, or the first one?
First was 7, second was 3, and then the tattoo one was a fucking on and off hellhole for almost 4 or 5 years. Who he just cheated on his recent girlfriend because he's a pilot.
Of course he did.
It's
They
just
don't
it's
change.
a pattern. He doesn't stop doing. No one listens
They
to me when
don't
I
change
tell
unless
them.
they change, but we're talking
No, this
about
guy's not gonna
about
change.
guys who aren't in programs, who aren't
No,
in therapy,
no.
who are not doing the work.
Who
so
refuse
it's
to change.
irrelevant whether or
Refuse,
not
yeah,
people
yeah.
can change because they've decided not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, this is who I am, and like, you just need to like accept me the way I am.
I'm always gonna. Yeah.
Yeah,
you are.
there's
You're right, you are.
literally
You are always.
the
You're a
exact.
piece of shit.
This is who I am. Then go away.
Yeah.
You're not going to change or
Who
try.
you are needs to stay the fuck away from women. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. If you happen to be,
Who I am is a person who's constantly trying to improve upon myself.
Yeah.
To be
Yes.
a better person.
You're not.
Yeah, also
You're a
that's like-
fucking cokehead.
God, what?
No.
We have the same ex. Yeah. No.
We all have the same.
If you're a woman who
What if it was
happened
the
to
same guy? Pilot idea.
oh,
As you crush the can,
the ex.
I'm like, I want to crush it now.
Screenplay.
But I like the way I feel about Zach is not not a way I felt about anybody. It's
But that's a
literally
good thing.
It's a giddiness I had from my high school crush Kevin Clayton. If you're listening, he's been liking my Facebook videos recently and commenting on them.
You have a boyfriend. Just
Okay.
want to put that out there.
Also,
He's the woman
Kevin,
Zach's
Kevin didn't
building.
age well. Kevin didn't age well. He had blonde, bleach
hurtful
blonde
if
tips.
he is listening.
Sorry,
you know what?
Kevin.
Kevin's fine. He has 2 kids and an ex-wife. He's
He
fine.
knows that he didn't age well.
Having an ex-wife,
Kevin's not listening to my
the
damn
dream.
podcast.
Just
If
want
he
to put
is-
that out there. Poor guy.
He said she has a wife and kids.
He said
He
he
might
has
be
an
divorced.
ex-wife.
I think he's divorced.
Oh, well.
I did have I had a glow in the dark
He has an
I Heart
ex-wife
Kevin
and kids,
keychain.
as if
I was
that's the
sick.
dream.
You had an I Heart.
I had a glow in the dark I Heart Kevin keychain. I liked him that much. Anyways,
Where did you use that?
oh, it was
Around the house?
oh, it was on my regular set of
Your
keys.
a
It was,
keychain's for keys. You carry
just
this out of
carry
the
that
home with you?
around.
oh, I carried it around. Yeah,
Did he ever see it?
yeah. No.
Were you like, no, it's Kevin from the Backstreet Boys?
No, yeah, like anyone would believe that. Like,
I'm sorry,
like, you had a
Kevin
crush-
from the Backstreet
I'm
Boys
sorry.
was very hot.
How old were you? Did you have a car?
No, my house keys.
Your house keys.
Yeah.
Your latchkey.
That I love Kevin.
Yes, my house keys.
But he never saw it, and you weren't afraid that he would.
No, he was older than me. He was-
That's public.
Yeah.
The keychain's public.
I'm not having I hang off my friggin' wallet chain.
Where literally your keys are on you. I think it's still there, and you're like, oh, whoops,
I'm like, oh, this? I don't.
Where did you find an I Love Kevin keychain?
It was at
You had
the
it
West
custom
Edmonton
made?
Mall. Actually, I was there on a Highland
think
dancing.
I've been
yeah, you
there.
have been. There's a comedy club in there. Yeah.
That's
It was sick. And then my mom. Oh,
Rose.
no, it gets worse. My mom dated a guy named Kevin in high school, and she had this silver bracelet, and she knew I liked Kevin, so she gave it to me. So
she still had it.
I had an embroidered. Also, I don't even think Kevin knew who I was in high school. It was he knew I
You
was
had
a
an
psycho.
engraved silver
I had
bracelet
an
that
engraved
said
bracelet
what?
that just said Kevin on it.
I like to think that your mom didn't
First
actually
of all,
date that man.
I also want to tell your mom what a fucking dork she is for wearing a silver. I don't have a fucking silver bracelet that says David.
No,
on
she
it.
never wore it. She never wore it. She's had it. He gave it to her. Also, he gave it to her.
gave it to her! With
she
his
didn't get it
name
done.
on it?
Yes.
What a loser!
My mom
Narcissist.
also
Oh my
had a guy.
God.
No, she had a guy in school. Yes.
I got you a magnet with my name
I
on
am
it.
100% getting David bracelet that says Lara on
No,
it.
you have
and
to.
that is final.
So,
She literally
I'm getting
also had a
Kirsten
guy-
necklace for
is-
Nate.
His name was Jim Deadman, and I'm like, that's a hilarious guy to have a
Jim
crush on.
Deadman?
Jim Deadman, who's still now he works at the LCBO. It's like the liquor store in Toronto, and he
course he
always like
does.
my mom comes in, he's like, Joy, you're still looking good, and my dad was like. He calls him Jim Deadhead. He's like, fucking Jim Deadhead. I'm like, it's
still
over.
mad about it?
You've been married 40 years. So
He's
there's no
not taking her.
Yeah.
Deadman.
Deadman's hilarious.
What a
I would have a little bit of a bee in my bonnet about that. If I were living in a town for 40 years with a guy who fucked my wife, I'd be like, if
Apparently
it were
they
a
didn't
woman
fuck.
and it were Dave, I'd be like, I don't want to keep going to that liquor store where we see this bitch who still wants
I
to
would
do it
love
with
to
you.
go into the liquor store where the person that you liked in high school has peaked.
Yeah, and works
still
there.
working
yeah,
at
yeah,
actually
yeah, yeah,
sad.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
a
yeah,
thing
yeah,
where
yeah.
we think it's going to be a sweet moment where we see that the guy who used to call us Larry Porker in math class is now a loser, but it's actually still just sad because we have empathy. And it's like, I feel embarrassed by my success because I'm like, but don't feel bad. It's cool that you
Gave
Larry
up.
Porker.
do your thing.
God.
Larry Porker?
Yeah, they called me Larry Porker in high school.
Larry?
Yeah,
That
who's
doesn't even
Larry?
make
I don't
sense. Is that a
understand who's
person?
Larry.
Well, a porker is a fat thing, and Larry
Larry's
is a
just a-
man's name,
and it's
so
like
it wasn't a nice
Laura.
Oh
thing to
my
say.
God.
But it's
Yeah.
not very original. I mean, like, I'm sorry. Your last name is Bites. They couldn't have gone
but
off
it
of
was
that.
incredibly hurtful.
Of course.
One guy called me Marvin the Martian, and that didn't make any sense because it was just a blacked out face and two eyes and a hat. I'm like, well, what is that?
Yeah,
Right.
what? That
That's
makes
nothing.
That's nothing. I was
That's
like,
someone who's
just
bad at
to be mean.
insults.
and then
Yeah.
in grade 6, he felt bad and asked me to dance at school dance, and I still dance with him.
Well, that
Mike, what was
is
his
what
last
we're
name?
talking about in a nutshell. Unavailability. Someone called me Carrot Top because once I let a friend try to give me highlights
Well, you deserved that.
and my hair turned orange. But my hair was no longer
Different than
orange and
Larry
he kept
Parker.
calling me
I
Carrot
couldn't
Top.
help that I was fat for my whole life.
Oh, well, you're right. I shouldn't have let someone
Yeah,
try to
yeah.
put me off highlights for
Oh,
years.
you dyed your hair orange. Okay, so that was preventable.
And you had a trunk of props that you
I
lug
just
around with you.
ate a lot
Okay,
of
well,
crackers
Okay.
because I couldn't stop. So
crackers, not even chips.
no saltines, a sleeve a day.
Oh, you were a saltine
Put
lady.
butter on them. I would put peanut butter on them.
Straight butter on a saltine.
Wow.
I did
Margarine
what I had
or
to do. Yeah,
hard butter?
margarine.
okay.
That-
Country
just because
crock?
that's what we had.
Do you do the spread or the
No,
spray?
it was spread. I don't remember what it was called.
I can't believe it's not butter.
No,
Land O'Lakes.
I can't
was
believe I'm
country
putting it
crock.
on my saltines.
I can't believe I'm
I
even.
can't believe I'm fat.
Yeah, I can't believe.
I can't believe they call me Larry Porker.
I can't believe I'm not fat.
Ew! I was just trying to feel a little bit of comfort in this world.
Dude, whatever. I used to make Chef Boyardee ravioli in the can.
Yeah, me too.
Me too, all the time.
Sandwiches.
I think you're the only one.
Oh,
that's a
that's
fat
actually
move.
good. I think that's
Bread.
very good.
That and then like Easy Mac on bread.
You know what I
Carb on
really
carb.
love is they had a spaghetti sandwich at a restaurant in Milwaukee that has since closed, I believe. It was amazing, except I got it a couple times. I kept going back and asking for it, and the spaghetti was always moldy. I was kind of like,
Moldy
rinse it off.
Yeah, and then
Rinse
give
it
it to
off.
Give me
me.
my fix.
Fix it and bring it back out
Spaghetti
here.
sausage on garlic bread.
Oh,
on garlic
that's
bread,
actually
buttery garlic
Unbelievable.
bread. Oh,
Look,
man.
I would have been fat if my mother didn't force me to come home at recess and practice Highland dancing. Sorry, not recess, my lunch breaks. I had no friends and no life. Anyways, yeah. I danced every night of the week and on weekends and
I still want you to
had
teach
no
me.
life. And then my dad would make me run on weekends because he wanted me to get into cross country.
I worked
so,
out
it
a
was
lot. I just ate.
I played a
8,000
lot of
calories a day.
sports. I was never really big. I mean, I'm just like a small person, but my mom did fat shame me in like 4th grade when I came home from spending the summer at my dad's and had gained a few pounds because his wife cooked. And I think really she was mad that someone was
That
feeding
you were
me.
eating.
yeah.
Right.
Because she's like, because I was wasting away living with her. But she's like, getting a little tummy there, huh? And it's like, yeah, no, that's what happens when you eat, Mom.
Yeah,
Also,
you
I
have-
probably just had like the starving kid stomach, not even like the
No.
whatever. I'm not. I should be taller. This is what happens when you live off of ramen for 3 years at
Is
the
that what
crucial point
happened?
of your you for sure. Just like sodium for life. Yeah, I shouldn't be this small. No one is this small. I don't come from a family of small people. My mom's the smallest person in her family, and she's like 5'6".
What?
Yeah, granted, I do come from a sperm bank.
Did
so
you
maybe
drink
that's not
coffee
fair.
young?
No, I didn't drink coffee until the end of college.
You truly just didn't get enough nutrition.
Yeah,
Wow.
I'm just a little. I have a trauma body.
Little guy. Well, I ate a lot. I would go to swim practice, and then my mom would pick me up and take me to Taco Bell every day after it. And I would get 2 bean burritos and 2 orders of nachos.
Yeah, my mom would get me fast food after like big sporting events.
I would
Be
get
like,
fast food every day after my dad moved out.
Really? We weren't
I was
not
like, yeah, my
allowed.
mom didn't cook.
Yeah, she stopped cooking.
But fast food was like the treat. It was
Which
like,
I think
to
taught me
cook.
the lesson that I wasn't worth cooking for if it was just going to be me. Because my sister and my dad left the same year. And then my mom stopped doing anything.
I didn't know that kids weren't supposed to be independent at like 8 or 9 years old till I was much older because I remember my mom screaming me about stuff. Like I vividly remember my mom saying the phrase, "You're 8 years old, make your own dinner." And until I heard a woman, as an adult, talking about how she had to get home to her 14-year-old son to make him dinner, it didn't even occur to me that was weird.
Oh, same. I would go home and cook my sister and my dad dinner every night. My mom would be teaching and I'd have to go home and by cook, I mean just put like veal cutlets in the fucking oven and
I was like
noodles in a fucking pot.
I just made myself macaroni and cheese and would eat like
we
a
eat a lot.
macaroni and cheese.
Yeah, we eat a lot.
I was top ramen
myself
and
spaghetti.
microwaved grilled cheeses, which, by the way, not a grilled cheese.
Oh, the Michelinas? Will you lift up the corner?
Oh yeah, the
Cheesy.
fettuccine alfredo.
Oh, it was so
Fuck
good.
your balls.
Those
There
were
was
out
so
of our
much
budget.
sauce on it. Oh.
I ate a lot of Vienna sausages after my dad left. That's a dark food.
No, like
Have you ever had
the
them?
cheese
Canned
inside?
soup.
No, the can of sausages, and it's in like a goo.
Oh, no, I don't think we have that in Canada.
And
We
I put
probably
in a
do.
little toothpick, and they came from a store called Hudson's
Are we
Family
talking
Salvage.
Little Smokies. My dad used to put those in stuffing for Thanksgiving.
No, we're talking.
That's a nice
That was a special
addition.
occasion.
These are like thick, but the texture is like it's like the inside of a
This is
hot dog
gross.
without the
Let's move on
outside.
a
Yeah,
little bit.
Anyway,
this is getting
pivot.
depressing.
It's getting
We've
really
really gone
and they were
down
from
a hole.
like a bargain Walmart.
we're-
Anyway,
No, we're not done.
More details.
Turns out- oh,
more details on the sausage. Overruled.
no, I'm gonna finish my stuff. I can't look at a hot dog anymore.
we got him from
Actually, you
Walmart.
shouldn't be eating
Yeah.
hot dogs. This will gross you out.
Ooh, they're
My
bad.
dad used to work he was an electrician, and we had to go to a place. It was like a hot dog factory, and he saw how they're made. Hot dogs are gray. They are gray meat until the dye goes in. Picture a gray dog sitting in a
What?
bun. Oh yeah,
Like a
haven't eaten
dead
hot dogs
man's
since.
penis?
Yeah, disgusting. Like a dead man's cock just sitting in a bun with a little bit of mustard. Huh? Put a swirl on a gray dog, huh? Who's hungry?
Food coloring?
Gray meats, all the extras, all the scrappy scrapey into the thing. Gray.
Like I knew it was the scraps.
It's what's his name? Ron Jeremy's penis.
Did
in
you
a
know
bun.
that lunch meat is a liquid until it's not?
Yeah, because I know
pour the
Arby's. I
liquid
know they
into a
make like
bag.
yeah.
And then it hardens, and then that's
Yeah.
turkey.
Yeah.
Somehow,
yeah,
again.
Yeah. Yeah, we're really ruining people's lives with this.
This is a bad
episode.
time on the pod right now.
This is.
We need to pivot out of here.
Okay,
I'm
let's pivot
frantically
out.
trying to
Okay,
think of
let's
places
pivot
to
out.
go
Let's
from here.
All right.
I'm just thinking of every charcuterie board I've ever eaten.
No, I'm gonna keep eating fucking charcuterie. No one can turn me off
Salami's an
charcuterie.
exception.
No, I'm eating kielbasa. I'll tell you what. There's gonna be a nice charcuterie spread at my Halloween party that just passed. We passed
No,
Halloween.
no, it's
I
not.
intend-
It's
my
the
Halloween party,
24th.
that's-
It's this
okay.
weekend.
This weekend, Halloween, so we should have our costumes all ready to go.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Are we handing out candy? I have never handed out candy in Los Angeles.
No one's ever come to my
People
door.
knock at your door. No one knocks.
No,
on my
because
door.
I'm in like a complex thing.
I
So I,
always
think if I
get it
go
in
if I go to
case.
the gate because Zach's going to be here. Zach's here for 10 days.
10 days.
Yeah.
Wow.
He gets to meet everybody.
That's gonna be great.
I'm bringing him here and smearing him in some people's faces.
Everyone's face.
Well, we don't know.
Boyfriend.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be. I'm taking him to see my favorite band,
Who?
Death from Above. It's coming.
Oh wait, we're coming.
You guys think there's a
we got
yeah,
tickets.
yeah.
You should
Definitely.
come. You probably can't. You
No,
probably won't.
you're not going to. You're not going to like it. And but the problem is, I'm obsessed with the drummer, and it's a problem. And Zach's even
Isn't
been
he
like,
jealous of the drummer?
he is jealous of the drummer because I have an issue. I have an issue, Sebastian. If you're listening, you know I have a problem. I DM too much. But yeah, he's like, "Are you going to be crazy when you see him?" I went, "No, yeah, I'm going to be moshing immediately and googly eyes at the front of the."
The whole time Zach's here, like, my boyfriend. You shove him into a
I'm
mosh
like,
pit, and you're like,
yeah,
"Ah."
yeah, that's what's going to happen.
I'm excited
Also,
for
he's going
that.
to see me
What day
mosh,
is it?
which is a lot.
Well, you know,
November 1st.
yeah,
Yeah, they're loud.
they're loud.
Yeah, they're very dumb. It's,
Well, that's it's good. He should see your full spectrum.
I mean, I don't know if I need him to see me moshing.
He's probably
yet.
gonna love you more when you mosh.
I don't think so.
If he
It's
likes everything about you,
violent. It is
yeah.
not nice.
if he's already on board, he's already on board.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, he's not gonna be like,
The stiff
didn't think you'd be a
experience
mosher.
isn't. I don't even feel like there are layers to this. Like
No.
there are, but also what you see is what you get. You know.
But you see, well, no, except my anger problem. He hasn't seen that yet. We're hiding it.
You also don't have an anger problem, so
Oh, you.
he's never seen you angry.
No, because I've been. It's like the honeymoon phase, whatever, which is bad.
Well, actually, that's crazy
What do you mean?
that he's never seen her angry.
No, I
I
mean,
just happen to be looking at you, but I guess I'm
Hey,
not.
yeah, I was confused.
what am I angry all the time? What did I?
Yeah, I was like,
You
did
were
I-
angry today. You stormed in
I
here
was
like a
pissed.
bat out of hell.
and that was
Yeah.
also not even that mad.
So
That
is
was
he
mad.
just not going to talk to you today?
No, he's gonna talk.
You just tuck that away for him?
You just will be
We're talking.
happy?
He also will. I've warned him.
You've never
Also, that wasn't even
I
that
wouldn't call
angry.
it an anger problem. I don't think you have an. I mean, I haven't seen an anger problem, but you do get very animated when you're pissed.
Yeah, you express
But
your
so do
anger the way you express every other feeling you have, which is at full volume.
Pretty
and
loud.
so do I. But like, he hasn't heard the I've been shadow banned. He hasn't. You don't bring that up to him?
Because that was loud.
Well, this also just happened this morning. This happened first thing this morning. This happened literally on my drive here. I checked my phone and
Oh
saw
my
it.
God, I pulled into the lot and I was like finishing my makeup. I opened and she walked in. I opened my passenger side car door so I could hear her talking. She was like, I'm chatting about it's ridiculous. I've never more furious in my life. She shut my car door.
I was pissed. I was
I'm
like,
pissed.
I had to make a
She shut
story.
my
I
car
was
door to
pissed.
like call the president of Instagram or something.
I would love
Call
to
the
call the president if you're
Hi,
listening.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Hello, Mr. Instagram. We have a bone to pick with you.
Got a big bone.
I mean, let her
bone.
say labia. Yeah.
Let me see whatever. What else is coming up? What else do we have going on? I thought I had more hot goss about something. Now I can't think about it.
No, I mean, I have
it
no
was.
hot goss. It's just me and my boyfriend and this podcast, and that's pretty
Oh
much.
my God, I had my
Oh, this is big. You got to say it now.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had my period, which means I ovulated this past month.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's big.
Old Biddlesticks is ovulating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means
I have never seen. It happened while we were on the road. I've never seen someone be so thrilled about their period.
I
Okay.
cried. I was so
Really?
happy. Yeah.
I cry on my period, but it's because I'm on my
I
period.
went off the birth control and then I had a period 30 days later, which is like
Wow.
great. And it
Okay.
stopped at the right time. It was normal. It was the right color. It was the right duration.
Wow.
It was the right flow. It tapered off.
Well, now you're
Wow.
bragging.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
really
yeah.
happy.
That's someone who's got loose cannon periods. All right,
No,
that's
that's nice.
exciting.
That is
Yeah.
exciting.
So what is it? Like full steam ahead?
I mean, we'll see what happens.
So you're still in there
Just
trying.
rawing,
We're-
spraying, filling,
Well,
loading.
we don't need to go into too much more detail. But yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. My sister's also trying right now. She's on all her
Vitamins and
A lot of vitamins, a lot of minerals, a lot of, I don't know if there's minerals, but there's a lot going on.
I know that like
Yeah.
there's I know so.
Stomp? Like, I understand having to
Is
come
this
down,
your
but-
mom coming to do a routine for us?
Just stomp down the steps.
Stomping Tom
Trying to walk
Connors.
quietly down the steps.
Yeah, like I understand like sort of that things go into preparing and trying to get pregnant just from having friends who have done it.
Yeah.
But man, when you hear someone talk about like what people put into it, it's just like, wow, I didn't know there was so much just to try to get pregnant.
And it's crazy because some people literally years, months. Others, my friend Allison,
Right
first
away.
try.
I don't. We're not trying to get pregnant
You're just not trying.
because someone close to him listened to the podcast and texted him.
That's none of their fucking business. Also, even if you are trying, like, but you're
It's no one's damn business. Who's
you're
trying
just
what?
you're not running hard defense on it anymore.
Right.
Like, hey, let's just see which way
Also,
the wind
it could
blows.
take some time, and I'm 30-fucking-8.
Yeah.
It could also not, and that's something to think about, and that's
Well,
good.
I'm 38.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fucking
So-
ready.
Yeah.
You can be like, it's okay to tell someone like, well, we're not aggressively trying, but if it happened,
That would be a miracle, and
Yeah, yeah,
we would feel really happy.
yeah. So
Yeah,
thanks for reaching out. Hope you're happy for
yeah.
us, because it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, that's how it goes. I have a friend who, and she's got a beautiful daughter and loves her, but she has a whole she had postpartum depression and like talks about it openly and stuff. But she and her husband decided to try, and they did one night of let's get in there, and then she was like, actually, I don't know if I'm ready. Let's not
She
do
got
that anymore.
pregnant?
She got pregnant.
That's sick.
Oh wow.
And she's like, I guess it's time.
I've been sending a lot of videos to Dave, and it's working. It's
What
working.
Dave?
It's
What
happening.
videos? What do you mean?
My boyfriend?
No, I mean
What
not
videos?
what Dave. I meant what videos?
Oh, videos of babies being cute, sitting up, falling
Oh.
down, doing stuff with their dads, safety goggles on, dad's teaching the baby how to use a saw.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say like sexy videos, so you get them all riled
Yeah, I was like,
up.
are
I was
they of you or-
you all of a sudden are doing
I
a
thought
fucking.
I said baby videos.
No,
I'm so
you just
sorry.
said
no.
video.
Yeah, you said videos. And we were like,
little,
okay.
Little baby sleeping on the guitar while the dad's playing the guitar.
I
Just like-
truly, because it's you, I was like, are they informational videos? I feel like you could be like, what?
no,
the
just
joy of
cute
pregnancy.
shit. Just where
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, see, this is fun and
Yeah,
cute.
yeah.
Man,
Should I go on the pill? No.
what do you want, kids?
I'm really
I'm on nothing
pissed
right now.
that I ever was on the pill. And the words of my last gynecologist have been echoing in my head when I was diagnosed with PCOS, and she said the treatment for PCOS is birth control and prescribed me a pill. Because now that I'm on this PCOS Reddit message board, the response to birth control is different for different women. Some women have good results. So many women are like, I gained weight when I went on and gained weight when I went off, and my moods were horrible, and my sex drive ended,
Yeah.
And these are things where when I brought them up to my doctor, 2 doctors were like, doesn't affect your sex drive. My fucking ass, it doesn't.
No,
It affects all of these fucking things. And it takes other women who are not doctors to be like, it affected that, and that for me. So I'm like, I know, doctor, they must be lying. They must be lying.
Yeah.
No,
I know they're getting complaints from other women because I've heard other women complain, and I'm not a fucking gynecologist.
No, doctors chronically, there's a problem. Like people who have chronic pain, I see stuff like this all the time with rheumatoid arthritis and autoimmune discussions where doctors chronically, specifically with women, think we're complaining too much, which is wild when you think about the fact that you're like, we rip our pussies apart to bring life into the world. Right. I think I know if I'm in too much pain.
Right. Yeah.
And they walk it off. The amount of people who can't get a diagnosis for their autoimmune disease because it's you might just be, have you been working out too much? And it's I know the feeling of over exerting myself. That's not what's happening. And they try to make you feel like you're crazy, and it's insane.
And it's also, you have direct evidence now.
Yeah.
That you're like, no. I'm just worried because I'm like, I don't know if I'm not ready yet.
I've heard this many accounts of women who have had problems, and you're telling me not one woman has ever reported this issue to you?
Yeah, no.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever had an incident in the past?
No, I've never, but I've taken a lot of Plan B.
Really? I've never taken a Plan B.
Never?
Boy,
No, I just used Plan A, which is birth control or condoms or an IUD. I had an IUD for 10 years.
I've taken some.
Condoms. They've fallen off. They've ripped. They've
all right. Well, you don't have to
not
brag.
been there.
Relax.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've been too
My pussy's
small.
so tight and
Tearing
strong.
through condoms.
Just hulking out of a condom.
Yeah.
God.
My pussy's so tight the condom is like, get me out of here. No. It's
Well, I've done Plan
usually
B.
get lost in there. I think
And it's
pussy's too big. They're flopping around.
where is it? It's probably still in there. We don't know.
To cough it out.
Indiana Jones is going in there trying to grab it before everything caves in.
Find it.
Do you want to hear the saddest thing ever? And this, maybe we can end around here because
Let's end on something sad. Let's do
Oh,
that.
we're getting
But
close
it's
then.
funny. I blacked out once and banged this guy, and I only know that we had sex because when I woke up, there was an Iron Grip brand extra small condom wrapper
Extra small.
next to the
I've never
bed.
seen that.
That they would even put that. You don't
shouldn't
have
have to see that.
Why?
Oh, I'm sorry.
And that condom, I'm sure, did not rip.
No, that was snug as a bug in a room.
Iron grip for the extra
was the
small
brand,
penises.
yeah.
XS.
That right there on the outside. We have a different word for extra large. We say magnum, but we couldn't come up with something that's like slim fit.
Well,
Is it a
Iron Grip to imply that
It's got to hold on
he's
for dear
just
life.
wearing a small one because he likes the feeling of it. Because every guy likes a condom that's too small. I don't know.
Yeah,
if you-
it's like a tight. It's just like a tight pussy.
yeah, it's just like a tight pussy and a loose pussy.
Iron grip because his penis is too small for the extra small condom, and this has to hold on.
That's right.
Poor
That's-
guy. Well, if you're
Man.
listening,
Well, on that note,
sorry.
Nothing
not
less
everybody
than-
deserves love. This has been Slobs. I've been Lara Bites. Where are we going to be?
I will be in Palm Springs November 11th at Agua Caliente, and I'm in Sacramento December 9th and 10th. Spin Spring Break with us in the middle of March. Riot Fest in Houston. Come see us.
November 6th, DC Comedy Loft. November 10th, New York City, Le Poisson Rouge. And then I will be, I got stuff. I don't know. Go to my website. I got my
Stuff
calendar
all
on me. I got a lot of stuff after that. I'm booked for almost till Christmas, so there's stuff.
I'm going to be
Where are
at the Bloomington, Minnesota House of Comedy December 1st through 4th. And then I'm going to be at the Vancouver House of Comedy December 15th through 18th.
Canada, go fucking see Laura in Vancouver,
Canada, go
goddammit.
Yes.
see Laura.
Go.
Follow us on Slobs Pod. Follow us individually on all our social media.
Yes, join our
the
Patreon.
Join our Patreon.
Patreon.com/slobspod.
That's that, and there it is. See you when we see ya.
Keep it
next
slobby.
week. Bye.
Follow the podcast at SlobsPod. Follow me at Lara Bites.
Follow me at Steph Tolev.
Follow me everywhere on the internet at JMS Comedy.